The night air was still and silent, when suddenly a strange sound pierced the darkness. It was a deep, low rumble, like the growl of a wild beast. It seemed to come from nowhere, and everywhere at the same time, reverberating through the trees and rolling down the mountain. It was a sound that sent a chill down my spine, and made my heart race with anticipation. I knew something was about to happen, something that would change my life forever. I awoke to a strange sound coming from outside my window. I cautiously opened the curtains and peered out into the night. Suddenly, I heard a mysterious voice calling my name. It was soft and gentle, yet filled with a subtle urgency. I couldn't make out the words, but I knew it was beckoning me to follow. I was drawn to the voice, and I knew I had to answer its call. After forming the unexpected alliance, the elementals set out to create a new power that could unite them all. They worked together to find a way to combine their unique abilities, creating a powerful force that could be used to protect the world. After months of hard work, the elementals finally succeeded in forming a new power that was even greater than the sum of its parts. With the elementals now united, they could finally work together to create a better future. The elementals unite marked the beginning of a new era for all of the races of the world. With the elementals now at their side, the races were able to unite and work together to protect their home. The alliance brought about a newfound sense of hope and security as the races joined forces to fight against any threats that may come their way. With the elementals by their side, the races were now stronger than ever before and ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The strange sound and mysterious voice had a profound effect on me. I felt a deep sense of curiosity and a strong urge to discover what was causing this strange phenomenon. I knew I had to find out, no matter what the cost. It was then that I heard a faint whisper, calling me to embark on an adventure. I was filled with a sense of purpose and excitement, and I knew I had to answer the call with a sense of purpose and excitement. I was ready to embark on a journey that would take me to places I had never been before. The journey began with a strange sense of dread. Everything seemed to be leading to this moment, and the mysterious voice only served to heighten the feeling of anticipation. With a deep breath, I stepped forward, ready to face whatever lay ahead. I had no idea what I would find, but I knew I had to see it through. Little did I know that this journey would take me on a path of discovery and adventure, and that I would never be the same again. The mysterious sound and voice in the night air left the person with a sense of curiosity and anticipation. On their journey of discovery, they soon found themselves in a realm of two distinct kingdoms, the Fire and Ice Kingdoms. The Fire Kingdom was filled with vibrant colors and a warm atmosphere, while the Ice Kingdom was a place of stillness and coldness. As the person ventured deeper into the two kingdoms, they began to feel the power of each and the potential of uniting them. The frozen palace was a majestic sight. Its walls were made of ice and snow, and its towers were tall and imposing. The palace was surrounded by a large moat filled with ice-cold water. Inside the palace, the walls were adorned with beautiful tapestries and sculptures of ice and snow. The floors were made of polished marble, and the ceilings were decorated with intricate patterns of ice and snowflakes. Everywhere one looked, there was something breathtaking to behold. The grandeur of the palace was a sight to behold, and it was clear to everyone that the king and queen of the fire and ice kingdoms lived in a place of great beauty and power. The adventurers made their way to the frozen palace, where the king and queen of the fire and ice kingdoms resided. As they entered the palace, they were met with a burst of warm air, a stark contrast to the cold outside. The king and queen were seated on their thrones, and the adventurers bowed before them. The king and queen welcomed them and asked their purpose for visiting. The adventurers explained their plan to unite the two kingdoms, and the king and queen were pleased. They agreed to hear the adventurers out and listen to their plan. After meeting the king and queen of the fire and ice kingdoms, the two leaders discussed a plan to unite their two lands. They agreed that the people of the Fire Kingdom would be allowed to visit the frozen palace, and the people of the Ice Kingdom would be able to explore the Fire Kingdom's many wonders. In addition, they would share resources and work together to build a bridge that would connect the two lands. This bridge would symbolize the bond between them and allow for easier travel between the two kingdoms. With this plan in place, the Fire and Ice Kingdoms would be united in peace and harmony. The previous chapter saw the emergence of a powerful new force in the land, one that threatened to upset the balance of power. In response, a group of unlikely allies formed an unexpected alliance, uniting the elementals of fire, water, earth, and air, This unlikely coalition of forces gathered together in a desperate attempt to protect their land from the new power. With their combined strength, they hoped to be able to stand against the new force and preserve the peace of their world. The unexpected alliance had opened the door to a new power. With the elementals now united, their combined strength was enough to challenge even the most powerful of enemies. The elementals had access to a vast array of magical abilities, and their newfound unity allowed them to draw upon even more power than before. They had become a force to be reckoned with, and their newfound strength was enough to ensure a new era of peace and prosperity for all, strength for all.
If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from us. We'll be bringing you more exciting stories and videos like this one. See you next time.